What's up, guys? Today we're gonna take a look at fun facts about Ellie Williams from The Last of Us 1 and 2. So without further ado, let us get right into it. So for the first fact is that Ellie might be monophobic. If you guys don't know what is monophobia, it means that the person has intense fear of being alone, and they can also experience the loss of loved ones. So in The Last of Us 1, Sam did ask Ellie that what is her biggest fear, and Ellie did respond and told him that her biggest fear is ending up alone. So this line itself is a strong sign that Ellie might be monophobic. And there is another dialogue where she said that everyone I cared for has either died or left me alone. So this was another dialogue in The Last of Us 1, and this is another sign of monophobia. Alright, so for the next fact is Ellie's ex and her tattoos. So Ellie had an ex-girlfriend, and not many people know about this, and she was completely cut from the game, and she did make it in the beta but not in the final version. Her name is Kat, and she is the girl that gave Ellie the tattoo. So this is her first tattoo, I guess, and now this is her tattoo, and the reason why it's like this to cover the burn from her arm. They both met in Jackson's community but ended up breaking up. So Ellie is by herself and Kat is alive, but we don't know where she is. Alright, so for the third fact, Ellie attended FEDRA school, and this is where she gained basic military skills. So if you guys don't know the backstory, when Ellie was a baby, Marlene decided to place Ellie in a FEDRA. FEDRA is basically a government agency in the US. And she did that because she believed that it was a safer environment for her to protect her from firefly groups and zombies as well, and other rebel groups. And at a very young age, Ellie decided to go to the FEDRA school, and this is where she gained her basic military skills from. They taught her how to use a pistol, they taught her basic education, and they also taught her the importance of how to be being physically fit. Ellie did leave the school at the age of 14 and decided to go adventures with Joel. And from there, this is where she developed newer skills, such as survival skills and her fighting tactics as well. It developed throughout Joel's journey. And keep in mind that Ellie is an extremely observant person. So I'm guessing that if you play as her when she in The Last of Us 1, you can tell that she can craft certain items, and I'm not too sure if that was from Joel's teachings or observing Joel, or did she learn that from the military school. It made a lot of sense because when you play as Ellie in The Last of Us 1, when she was really young, you can tell that she can kill anyone who is older than her. And I think there was a scene where she was fighting with David, and David was one of his dialogues was how did you do it? And I think it's because of her military skills and her basic combat skills when she was with Joel, something like that. Alright, for the fourth fact is that Ellie did get bullied at a young age. So back in the old days, when Ellie was in the FEDRA school, Ellie did meet up with another girl. Her name is Bethany, and Bethany was bullying Ellie for being too soft, and decided to steal her headphones or her Walkman, and she also taunted her friend Riley when Riley's absence when she was unalive at the moment. So this actually angered Ellie, and she decided to fight back, and leaving her ending up getting 15 stitches the infirmary. Yeah. Alright, so for the fifth fact is Ellie is obsessed with space stuff. if you guys don't know, Ellie is deeply interested in space facts, and I think she went to FEDRA school, and she saw like a library, and from there she got like education about space and stuff. She read many books about it, and I think in The Last of Us 1, but I'm not too sure, that Joel, when he was like collecting multiple comic books, I think some of them were like space stuff as well. So throughout the journey in The Last of Us 1, she did develop like her more space knowledge.
Did you know this was here?
Oh, you don't like it. We can head back.
Oh, shut up. Hey, Joel, guess what the first animal to go to space was?
I don't have to guess. That was a monkey.
No, it was fruit flies. Yeah, in 1947. It was to see radiation exposure at high altitudes. And they lived through it.
Dadgum, girl, you are smart.
So I showed you these two clips out of nowhere, and the reason why I did that, so I could show you guys that Ellie was talking about the space stuff and how fascinated she is with the space things. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.